MSB here, and today I'm going to be showcasing two decks, which uses the recently released Haunted Harvest 2016 PvE exclusive card, Stingy Jack. The first version of this deck primarily uses Stingy Jack for his ability, which is, when it enters play, you create a Harvest Trick and Harvest Treat and put them into your deck. The Harvest Trick, when it's drawn, is played for free and you draw a card to replace it. Each opposing champion then discards 2 cards at random and loses 5 health, while the Harvest Treat, also, when you draw it, you play for free and draw a card, then you gain 5 health and draw 2 cards. The best part is with the weapon equipment attached, Stingy Jack creates 4 Harvest Tricks and 4 Harvest Treats, giving you significant healing in your deck, as well as significant reach for damage to finish off an opponent. In the deck are 4 Spectral Acorns, 4 Contract Killings with Trinket equipment, 4 Hatchery Tormentors, 4 Adaptatrons with helm and chest equipment, 4 Hunger of the Mountain Gods, 4 Stalker of Marbaras, 4 Ethereal Healers with boot equipment, 4 Stingy Jacks with glove and weapon equipment, and 4 Deployment Orders with 24 Blood Shards, and Gozzog as your champ. Now that the deck is ready, let's go ahead and take it for a spin. Okay, against Tier 3 Xarlox, going first. Always nice, especially with this deck. Do we get any free troops? No. Yes? Yes, excellent. That's why the Ethereal Healers are in there. When you have a boot slot that's open and you've got a way to gain health, that's a fantastic way to do it. Yes, absolutely, I'll keep this. The best part about this deck is it's a budgeted, very budget deck. I mean, most of the cards are PvE cards that you get. The only one to note is the Hatchery Tormentor. The reason for the Hatchery Tormentors is it's a 2-1 for 1, and this deck is kind of a bruiser, so it's a 2-1 that can, in the future, you know, if you draw it late game and you have a presence that can deal damage, it may generate spiders for you, which, since they're unblockable, are great targets for the Adaptatron. So if there was ever a more relevant one-cost troop that was on the PvE side, I mean, you could always switch it out for something else that's cheaper. Hatchery Tormentors just do a lot. Okay, so good start. 2, I mean, you have to worry about the extinction, but hey, get your damage in while you can get your damage in, right? Champion power, no more Ethereal Healers drawn yet. Swing in. I'm not playing the Spectral Acorns because if I draw a Jack, a Stingy Jack, before in the next couple of turns, I would sooner just play out my resources and then save my Acorns to draw a card once I've played Stingy Jack and have the can't do resources and can't target Spectral Acorns. So I can get a Harvest Trick or a Harvest Treat to finish off my thought. Contract Killing is decent because there's synergy with Hunger of the Mountain God. It will gain... the Hunger of the Mountain God will gain +1/+1 when I take the 2 damage. And I've got enough healing to outweigh this, so I'd much prefer to just sort of keep it in my hand. So far so good. It won't stop a Tarantula if you void it. See? Perfect. Spiderling. Inquisitor Thist. Is he dead next turn? I think so. I'm not going to play out my Contract Killing as a quick action on this turn because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, he's dead. Perfect. Oh, look at you. Look at you, you little devil. Okay. So like I said, this won't stop the effect, the kill effect, but it's fine. That's why those are in there. So he missed a shard drop. I will play a Stalker of Marbaras, and I'm going to swing in 1, 2, 3. I don't mind trading my Hatchery Tormentor with this Thist if he really wants to. No, okay. Didn't think so. Now, the question is, do I draw cards? No, I'm not going to draw cards right now. I will do my point of damage, though. Good, okay, great. Another Ethereal Healer. Because it doesn't look like I'm going to have to worry about an extinction here. Yeah, that's great. Is he flat out dead? 2, 4, 6, 7? Yes, he is dead. So you can see this deck just has a lot of oomph, and the Hatchery Tormentor is just a decent slot in there with Stalker of Marbaras to draw cards if you need them. Oh, he had Life Drain. Look at me counting my chickens. Eggs before they're hatched. Chickens before they're hatched? Eggs before the chickens. The chicks before the eggs with the hatch. Okay, Web of Death, here it comes. Okay, no other Tarantula. Which is, I think, statistically relevant, because, well, you have to get a third of the deck in before he'd theoretically pop another. It's still okay. It's all good. And this is exactly where you would drop an Adaptatron and just pump up the Spiderling, which is why it's great, because it's unblockable, so it doesn't matter what he does to it. So, still dead, no worries, on the bag. Never didn't have it. Excellent. The second way to utilize Stingy Jack is for his immense 7-1 body. This is incredible, and can finish off games very quickly if he ever lands an attack. And to help him out, in this version, we've got 4 Spectral Acorns, 4 Fang of the Mountain God with boot equipment, 4 Birds with glove equipment, 4 Crushing Blow, 4 Lightning Elemental with weapon equipment, 4 Fuel for the Fire, 4 Hunger of the Mountain God with chest equipment, 4 Skittering Scarns with helm equipment, 2 Deployment Orders, and 4 Stingy Jack. With 9 Blood Shards, 9 Ruby Shards, and 4 Shards of Hatred. Utilizing again Gozzog as your champion. Now that this one is ready, let's go ahead and see it in action as well. Okay. Tier 4 Xarlox. Always the best way to end a so far perfect run, right? I know. Okay, well, let's see here. We've got a Hunger of the Mountain God without speed. We have a Lightning Elemental with speed, which is great. And we've got a Stingy Jack with speed, which is always entertaining. I'm going to keep this. And I start with an Arena Brawler because basically I'm awesome. Okay, so we'll play Shard of Hatred for our Ruby. And we'll see if he hits 3 Tarantulas off the first 3 cards of my deck. Who knows? We'll see. He's got a good target for it right here on the Arena Brawler. Turn 2, I will likely play... Oh, do I play the Hunger of the Mountain God, or do I start doing damage with the Lightning Elemental? I think, okay, because I've got Stingy Jack with speed, and I've got 3 resources built up, I am actually going to play Hunger of the Mountain God first, because if, let's say, he extinctions me, I'm going to have a very good board recovery to do 8 damage with speed. Okay. Speed, yeah, we're absolutely going to do Lightning Elemental, and then I'm going to use my champion ability, which is great synergy with this deck, and we're just going to swing in for the fences. And he could be dead next turn? Yeah, dead next turn if he doesn't kill off my Hunger of the Mountain God. Or pull a Tarantula. Triple Sapphire, that's pretty good. I mean, look, even if he had blood, I mean, maybe a Word of Zentoth or a... let's see here. A Word of Zentoth or a... like a murder, or sorry, a kill. All of those could have been very deadly, but no, it's not. We're just going to kill him on turn 4. That's, you know, that's what we have to have. And like I said, you know, I probably should have, you know, for flavor's sake, I probably should have had Stingy Jack jump down with the 8 damage. But you can see this deck can absolutely get out of control. And has some great synergy with that big, fat, beefy body that Jack has. Getting an 8-1 with speed on the field because of those Scarn, amazing. Just incredible damage, very fast. Excellent. As you can tell, Stingy Jack is an excellent PvE card, and well worth the time and effort to make sure you get your playset with the 2 pieces of equipment. If you'd like to see a full arena run with either of these decks, please leave a comment in the notes below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe, and As always, I'm MSB, wishing you good games and good times.